That sounds like actual sound. So it was purely just having to restart OBS. All right, so fantastic. That's what I like to see. We'll go ahead and sign into this real quick. Also, thank you for your patience. Hi, kitty. Whoa, no, kitty, no. Although, hey, there's the sound you're supposed to get before. Fantastic. Turn camera on. Good evening, and welcome. And wow, the light is not doing a whole lot for this. Yes, hi, kitty. Hi. Oh, you're a real kitty cat. You want to stay here and play a scary game with me? Is that what's about to happen? I think it is. Wow, what happened to my Steam? What the hell is this? Guys, they changed my Steam. Really, you don't recognize it? I am surprised. So, oh, I can't take this off easily. So this is Doctor Strange. That's actually why when I posted this costume into Discord, Max's first reaction was strange. Strange. That's also the title of the stream, for sure. Although, wow, this is not doing a lot of favors for me. 1 second, guys. Gotta adjust this to make it a little bit better. Okay. Slightly better, not much. More things I should have done before I did that. Sorry. Oh my cat, will you please settle down? Settle your butt down. Settle. Settle. Yeah. What are you doing? Sure. Didn't you already install that? Okay, cat. This flippin' animal, you guys. Flipping animal. I do feel sorry for them, though, because I basically come home, give them food, and then run downstairs. And they're like, but pay attention to me. It's been so long. You left, and now you're back from work, and we just want to see you. I said, I'm sorry, kitty. Hello, Akari. How are you doing tonight? We are finally getting into the game. We had a little bit of a problem with our audio settings. That was not the best. Not the best. Around. Kitty's falling off the countertop. Hi. Oh my gosh, the stupid cape. It refuses to stay where it's supposed to be. It just keeps moving around. Yeah, how is everyone's Halloween going? I assume Halloween is a fairly global celebration. I don't think it's not gonna be like, how is everyone's 4th of July? And people are like, what's that? Cat. Okay, hurry up. I do not want to sit here on a loading screen. That is not scary at all. That is the opposite of scary. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. I spent my Halloween at work as well. I just got off, and then I wanted to spend it with you guys because I'm a loser. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, it went to stop. That means it's trying to play. I know how this works. Layers of Fear. I don't know a whole bunch about this game. There's downloadable content apparently. Wow. So you have not played yet. Would you like to buy more? No. You gotta sell me on the game before you can sell me extra stuff. Rude people. Okay, I'm not hearing sound and that makes me concerned. There we go. If you have a history of epilepsy or seizures. Wow, I couldn't even read the rest of it. I can't read the warning, guys. The warning may be a smidge too fast. Or at least make me click through it or something. Come on. We hear you, kitty. Adjust the brightness by moving the slider until the portrait is barely visible. Okay. So for me, wow, that's interesting. That's really weird. Because over there, on the preview monitor, the portrait is super visible. Like for you guys, the portrait, it needs to be like right there. But for me, on my actual monitor, it needs to be like right there. So that tells me that my actual monitor is pretty dark. Yeah, I agree. That may be a little bit bad for you guys, but I kind of need to be able to actually see the things I'm supposed to see. You may see me cheating slightly because if I'm like trying to make something out, I might be like, boom. I will look at the preview monitor. Haha. Select the profile to load, or select an empty profile to save your game to. I'm going with the rightmost one. Save slot 3. Accept. Hey, look, it's a little dude. Is that me? Am I a dude? Rename. Oh, I can't put. I don't feel so good. There, that's a palindrome, guys. Spoops. That's weird. It makes you load the new game. Layers of Fear is a unique, immersive game experience, which every decision affects the narrative. As in life, as the doors you open, the memories you take with you, and the shadows you explore that will define who you are. This may be your game, but it is your journey. Wow, that is an incredibly loaded claim there. I don't think I believe them. I think they're full of shit. Like, I'm sorry, there's no way that's accurate. Hi! It's kitty number 2, you guys! Yeah, it's a kitty number 2. Yeah, I'm trying to see the screen. I do like this music, too. Okay, what is an inheritance? Interesting. Whoops. I meant to click through the other options, but now I can't.
I know how you must feel.
I doubt that.
Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it.
Wow.
But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait is painted with a feeling toward the artist, not of the sitter. Kitty, I can't see! Wow. Okay, guys, 1 second. Oh, okay, I can move around. Let me see if I can... like level of difference between this and the preview monitor is driving me crazy. So I'm trying to see if I can turn the brightness up on my monitor a bit so that I don't have to, like, because that's the problem. You guys have so much a brighter experience than I do. I wonder if I can actually turn down this. 1 second. Let me cheat. Let me cheat. Figure video. And ultimately, I just want the two experiences to be somewhat similar. Okay. Nope, definitely don't need to change that. Oh yeah, I'll obviously have to change it back after this stream. That's pretty close to how it's still a little bit, the tone is still a little bit off. Okay, so that is causing. It's weird. There's like a slight. Okay, I'm going to say that's about as good as we're going to get. Because that's pretty close to what I got. Maybe a. I apologize, you guys. Maybe slightly brighter than that. Whoa, what just happened? Guys, I broke it. Guys got really mad at me. So apparently the deactivate button is right next to the next screen button. Okay. So we are here. This is the front door. Why is it? It's weirdly. It's the only weird thing is that it's like slightly green on the preview monitor. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure which one is incorrect. That's interesting. So you have to like move the mouse in certain ways to make things happen. I mean there was mouse in the loading or sound in the loading screen, so I assume there's no sound here on purpose. Wow. I feel like that thunder should have been accompanied with something. Let me just make sure the sound still works. Yep, the sound still works there. Settings, sound. I assume that this is correct. Okay, so what was I doing here? That says there's a cat's ass in my way. Move. I can't actually read that. Popkel? And a signature. Wait, is that signature or is that... Because that looks like Avenue. Pi. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. So I'm here and I need to finish something. I do not know how afraid I'm supposed to be yet. Are there monsters in this house? And I'm waiting, Proto. Man, I can barely read this stuff. I'm supposed to be able to? Okay. We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist. Let's refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visit your home reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act upon further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification. Interesting. This is going to be very frustrating if the game is not like. So there's sound again. I did like the sound of the opening. I wonder if it's because I stopped and started messing with inputs. Okay. Yeah. The true terror. Technical difficulties. Okay, we'll go ahead and get back into this. Come on. Oops. Load. Continue. Okay, just in case it affects anything. I came over there, I looked at this. Came over here, I looked at this. I want to pick up a lamp or something. I wonder how old this is, because this seems like a place I've abandoned for a while. Is that you making that noise? So, is it the... Yep, that definitely didn't happen before. So I wonder if that letter about the pest control was from me to the... Or, like, to the people that I left here. Were they doing something? Kitchen is pretty well stocked, though, I've got to say. Figured you'd be up all night. Made you a little treat, you know? I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head... Shoved his head? Snoved his head? I don't know what that's supposed to be. His head off like the rest of us common folk. I know. Gasp! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't make this such a... Ah, I love you. What is that? I definitely heard a difference. It looks like the wine got knocked off the place. So apparently someone's here with me? Do I have a girlfriend? Do I have a boyfriend? Do I have a semi-intelligent cat that cooks me food? Dude, get on that. I don't seem to be able to crouch. You can interact with a lot of stuff, but I don't see a reason to yet. Can I... No, I can't pick that up. I was like, can I put something on there? More ale that's been spilled. I hope I didn't get in a fight with my girl boyfriend. Was there like wine being flung around? That would make me a bad person. Because good people don't throw good wine after bad. Hey! I found how to turn lights on. These mushrooms, I'm sorry, I expect them to be like little skulls or something. Alright, well apparently I'm not allowed to... Why do I have 4 of the exact same plate? What kind of a creative individual am I if I have 4 of the exact same plate? So there's not light bulbs mysteriously in the doorways. That was so weird to where that... I just sort of like bumbled across the fact there was a light bulb there. Was not my greatest moment. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked. I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. I have an office? Ooh, I can go up or I can go down. I also just heard a bump inside my actual house. That's a little disturbing. Don't leave the water running. What are you doing? Now the water's everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Benoli prosthesis. But it won't date itself by actually having a bill here. How the hell did they take up the something? See, I'm not seeing a big reason to go through a lot of these things. I'm doing a good job of... Oh! Rat poison. Contains Antu. I don't know what Antu is. Effective when used as bait poison. Water poison. Tracking poison. Acting ingredients. Alpha nathyl thyroxide. Discolorating color pigment. Water. Beta nethyl thyrosis 80%. Sorry guys, I'm being distracted by a cat. Okay, kitty, I can't see. Should probably... Okay. Did I close those, or... I looked in there. And now they're closed. Don't want the ghost to know I'm here, so I better, like, turn the lights off after myself. Can I look at myself? No, of course, they're not going to render what I look like. Who am I kidding? Who am I joshing? I also can't turn the tub on. Okay. We have a bathroom. That's good. All successful artists need bathrooms. I don't even know what this is. Okay, there we go. I'm like, there should be a light switch somewhere. I would... Good lord! Wait, this is what the pest control company did? They just put like 8,000 mice traps in a... Our contract says we have to set 20 mice traps. We set them all in the same room. What do you want? What's the problem with that? Shut up. Hey, it's a four-way. This reminds me a little bit of Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Hey, look, we got paintings all over the place. That's nice. Naked woman. A bunch of not naked women. I don't either, though we did just start. I'm assuming it gets better / worse. Hey! Wow, game. You could be a little bit more subtle in the we don't want you playing the piano posturing. I go that way. The big question I have is, I was under the impression that I came here fairly recently, but then yet everyone's leaving these notes to me, and I apparently have been here for a bit? What the hell was that? It sounded like something falling or a gunshot. One of the two. Interesting, here's a... Is that going into the outside? No. What's the deal with this room? This room definitely seems like a room. I also don't see any light switches. I guess I don't really need them. Like, this is the creepiest room I've run across so far. For sure. I don't know why. The way this game is structured, having a, like, nursery crib room is just extra bad things are going to happen. There's a bad moon on the rise. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay, so let's see what we can see and do what we can do. Whoever this kid was, they had a thing for teddy bears. And it has nothing to do with the fact that once you render a teddy bear once, you can put infinite number of them with very minimal effort. What is this? Is this a nutcracker? Or a toy soldier? I think it's just a toy soldier. So this is obviously a little boy's room because we gender our toys, and girls aren't allowed to play with soldiers. So actually, I say that, I think I may be making a joke and not being serious, because the rest of this room is very girl-themed to me. Oh, okay, that's that. I was like, well, what is it? I grabbed the thing and suddenly it didn't grab. I only go into the top drawer here. So why precisely... Like, if I'm Rembrandt, I mean, I guess it's not... The weirdest thing about it is that if I'm here with my wife / husband, I'm assuming I'm a guy only because of the, like, way that the load screen was. And therefore, if there's a kid's crib here, I guess we could adopt. It could still be husband. Well, that's interesting. As soon as I'm outside the room, it's dark. And as soon as I walk in, we get that luminescent purple glow. I don't know what that signifies, if anything. There's the stairway. Okay, I can't go into that room yet. It is odd that I can see the stairway from here. I guarantee you they will do something with that later. That seems very deliberate. Is this my study? It seems like it may be my study, which means I'll come here later. I kind of want to explore everything and get an idea for where stuff is before I actually go to my study. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Is there actually someone in here? That's super interesting and weird. No. Oh, I was enjoying that. Why they gotta take away things that are fun? That's rude. Sorry, couldn't sleep. My leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Oh, okay. You can press spacebar if you can't read it. That's helpful, because there have definitely been some I've had a little bit of struggle with. Galactic grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into a hell on Earth, and the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Oh, thank you for the follow, Keyless. I appreciate you. I don't play these games a whole lot. This is kind of the Halloween special, but I've had this game in my library forever. It's actually funny. Myself and Ivy, who is a person that I've done a lot of playthroughs with, we did Silent Hill 3, we did the Talos Principle, we did a bad game. We were going to play this several years ago, but then unfortunately she had kind of a tragedy. You know, I've got to wonder something. So here we've got this one. It says, sorry, couldn't sleep, leg's been acting up again. Is there anyone here with me, or am I literally in this place by myself and I'm writing notes in order to make myself feel less alone? Because we're working all night, and then downstairs there was another note. I want to go see if the writing looks similar. Not that that would necessarily mean anything. Like, at this point, I'm not 100% sure whether or not we have a situation where other characters aren't rendered because of... Okay, no, this does look like different handwriting. But I think what we're supposed to believe, at least, is that there is someone else that we're living with. At least one person. Probably two, because the Mayan servant also is someone different. Okay, so I've been in there. Can't go that way. They've got Creepy Thunder, although I've got to tell you, Creepy Thunder isn't really doing it for me. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised! Interesting. Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. Yep, more signs of not wellness. And look, that's not firewood. Those are like splinters of things. I'm sure these will go out at some point, but for right now, and maybe this is just me, maybe this is the way that I live, I don't like to leave evidence that I've been in places. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Maybe I do need this one, though. That seems like a very far away. Can't turn that on. I hope there's nothing in there that's important, because I definitely can't see anything. Aha, that helps. Wonder where those lights are. Okay, so there's a lot of papers around. Papers, please? No papers. Alright. So here we go with this. Very strange. I do have to wonder, like, okay, imagine for a second kind of what we're seeing here. We've got these people, they got into a big argument because they were in this manor, and he's not paying attention to her. And then what ends up happening, like, they can do a big fight, and then he just sort of, like, in a daze wanders around. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Oh, yeah, I've read that. Again, call me crazy. I like leaving things as I found them. Okay, so we now have the workshop key. I believe the workshop was down here. Just kidding. I believe the workshop is downstairs, which is over here. I got an achievement for faffing about. I got the faffing achievement. Yes, I'm not sure. Interesting. We got ringing, guys. Ringing those bells. And I just got locked in. Hey, it's the painting I have on the outside. I guess she's not a naked woman. Disappointed! And here's where the model stands that I apparently threw paint. Is this what's going on? Is it not actually my wife? Is it someone that, like the model I've got over here where I'm trying to draw? We got in a fight and I like flung paint at her like a 3-year-old? So I've got a bunch of... Oh, these are brushes. Okay. I didn't see the brush parts for a little bit. I'm concerned about opening that. Okay, these are paints. For a second, I thought these were wine bottles. I was like, holy crap, how much of a lush are you? You've got a whole chest full of wine bottles right behind your workstation. Okay, opening this up. Little tube paints. What kind of artist uses tube paints? I actually don't know. Tube paints are probably fine. So sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. Wow, yeah, that's pretty shitty. So that probably means my whole guess about her being his model is not correct, because they never have a chance to talk. They barely see each other. Okay, guys. Nope, not quite. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. I'm guessing more of that will come apparent as we play through this game. Okay. The painting is bleeding? Is that what I'm supposed to understand? Apparently it's covered for a reason. Well, can I paint? Nope, nothing showed up there. What I feel like as the game goes on, the painting is going to change significantly, but you'll always have to like walk around to see it. Yeah, that door is very selective about when it allows me to open it. It also got a lot dimmer out here. Okay, no. That one just closed, but I'm not locked in. Why does the outside of the workshop look completely different? Okay, I was wondering why the window was open. I gotta say, I'm a little bit nervous in saying this, but this is not actually all that unnerving so far. I'm sure it will change, but at least so far, I'm just like, okay. This is like a bookshelf. Like, the only real thing is that it's super dark. Well, actually, I think you guys are slightly darker than I am. I mean, it is pretty close to invisible at the moment. I'm looking around for a light or something. This little light of mine. The only big problem is I'm starting to run into dyspraxia again, and I have, like, no idea. And those are way brighter than me. Oh well. I think that's fine. Hit me with your tail. Not okay. Yeah, I'm just messing with the AI now. They're like, who plays a horror game and then turns the lights out? Kitty, I can't see. Kitty. Kitty, I can't see. Move your cat butt. Move your cat butt. Mm. Ow. Well, I can't look at the picture, which is a little strange. I don't know why the picture exists if you can't look at it. Huh, that seems to do nothing to the opaqueness of the hallway. And I'm locked in again. Like, that's the thing. Whenever I get locked into a room, it should be, oh geez, what's going to happen in here? But now I'm just sort of like, okay, something's going to happen in here. Like, if anything... Interesting, I have a lighter. 8. 548. I suppose I should write that down? But yeah, whenever it like locks me in, I'm just like, okay, something's gonna happen. And it's not actually that unnerving, to be honest. Well, I wonder what this could be. I am so good at puzzles, you guys.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Well, that guy is super creepy and kind of a asshole. Like, I must possess you. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's a nice ring. I appreciate that ring. That ring looks pretty cool. But you know what looks even better? If I can get it off. Damn it. This is why I don't wear jewelry, guys. I am not good at this. Whenever algorithms are trying to judge me, we're not expecting this. They were not prepared. Oh, damn it. Oh, Pro, you missed... You... Like, not really. We found this ring, and we apparently heard our very, very creepy protagonist propose. Aha! And he was like, I can't stand the idea that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it. So, will you marry me? Which, a wife isn't a possession to put your name on, just saying. However, what I was saying is that that's apparently his engagement ring, which is okay. I mean, fine. Nothing wrong with it. But you know what's a lot more pretty than that? Infinity Stone. Kitty. Kitty, move. And also, we got locked in this room. Oh, the other thing that you may have missed is that these pictures spun into giving me 548, which unlocked that chest. Which, again, the problem is every time it locks me in a room, I'm like, okay, something's going to happen. And so it actually reduces tension rather than creating tension, in my opinion. You know, I'm all for atmospheric games, but I'll be honest, like, this game is definitely not doing it for me so far. I'll give it another 50 minutes, but I may just go ahead and call it if we get to the 2 hours mark and nothing's really happened. TBQH. Because at this point, the game's... This is one of those games where I end up, you know, kind of wanting to watch someone else play it that is more into this genre. To me, I'm just like, okay, and I found a ring. I'm hearing creaky floorboards. Interesting, is that like a skull painted on there? There might be. I'm not 100% sure. I also swear that yeah. Sometimes I'll go through a room and then the... Paint deep lies. And then the next room is kind of like not the same room I came from. Is that what this is considered? Pseudo horror? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't need to go to that room. Am I locked in again? No. So I suppose that this is not going to be a game where I have to go and find things because they keep changing the layout on me. That's just the fire. I was like, what the hell is that? I don't know if this game actually has, like, real enemies that I have to... Because I don't seem to have any combat system. So it seems just exploration and... Blah, blah. Interesting. A creepy puzzle. Well, I mean, granted, if I was going to play a horror game, creepy puzzle would be the way to do it. Stop squeaking at me! I will find you and I will stare at you because that's all I have the ability to do. What are these? These are obviously... These look like books. Very, very angry books that don't like their shelves. Bum ba da ba da bum. Bum ba da ba da bum. Hey! So all the books just went away. So stuff is at least happening now, but... At the end of the day, it's not so much... Here's the thing, like, if this were actually happening, it would creep me the hell out, and I would not like it at all, and I would be really, really, really unnerved. However, as a game, it's just sort of like, oh, okay. Well, that happened. Wonder who that woman was. There was a woman in that portrait. I wonder if that's my wife. I have to wonder if this is a situation where, like, I killed my wife and I'm trying to forget about it. And so, like, images and memories of her are deeply, deeply, deeply bothering to me. It'll let me out again. Okay, more books in there. I'm gonna shut that because books have a bad habit of like attacking me if they have the ability to. Yeah, definitely cheating there. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby. Hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch, and she'd just burst into tears. I'd be there, just be there for her, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means enjoy your well-deserved time off, but, well, just to let you know, I'm getting more phone calls up the yin-yang. Commission's left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot. But of course, family comes first. Interesting. So at some point, I feel like, okay. Let me theorize for you guys real quick. I don't even know if we'll get deep enough to find out if I'm right, but I enjoy theorizing. So there. So Captain Wannabe Rembrandt over here managed to paint some wonderful picture at some point, and just took the art world by storm. Right as this was happening, his wife had a kid, and he wasn't able to really make good on that moment, and he's regretted it ever since. He always has to wonder, if I hadn't gotten hitched, if I hadn't knocked her up, if I hadn't been tied down with a family, how far would I have gone in that moment? And either the kid has since grown up and moved out, or something happened to the kid, or something. And so the two of them are now fighting, which is why we still see, like, wine bottles cracked everywhere, and him haunted by this, like, memory. We're probably at the end of his life at this point. He's going back to try and, finish his masterpiece, but he's haunted by all the mistakes he made, with his family. Well, someone's crying. Someone's crying, Father John. It appears they want me to go this way. Is there a light switch or something? Because it's super dark in here. I'm not really looking around because I can't see anything. What kind of a wine cellar is this? Game I would love to be able to see. Seeing is, as they say, believing. Alright. Yes, kitty, move. I don't think I'm ever going to make it as a horror game streamer. I was going to say, that closed really fast, so something's going to happen in here for sure. Huh. Oh, I should start that. Sorry guys, I had to restart the computer at one point. I don't necessarily mind horror games in which I can't fight back, but like, I'm just too analytical with them. I'm just too like, oh, it's doing this because of this, and oh, this is going to happen, and this is, there's, like I said, one of my favorite horror games of all time is Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and you can't really fight back in that one. And to be fair, the combat sequences are the worst part of that game, but the overall, like, actual plot of the game is really interesting. Okay, there we go. So now you can Sam. Come on, kitty. Move, kitty. There's something happening. Something isn't too happy. No? Wow, that looks like a skull. And there's like literally nothing over here. Okay, that was somewhat well done, but here's now I can't go anywhere. I can't see anything. Oh.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
What the fuck? Sir? Who is this, and please don't have it be me? I guess I'll go this way, because I can't go anywhere else. Yep, we're back in here. And I knew it. As soon as I get out of the way of the doorway, it's going to slam shut. That's still there. Proto, that is brilliant. Thank you. Okay. Eight, even now, lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Okay, well, it's certainly gotten more stuff is now happening. Oh, this is a room I've never seen before. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to do. So we have an elevator, apparently. I don't know where we got an elevator. We went to a hallway that was creepy, but we couldn't stop. Can't stop. I'm on top. Man, this manor is very big. Really? I'm on the 4th floor and there's still, like, trees right there? I don't feel like that many trees get up that high. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Oh yeah, definitely not trying to read this off the thing. Dear sir, I can certainly understand you are upset, and I have nothing but sympathy for you and your wife and yourself. I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you on this matter. These skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, we have done the best job possible considering the extent of the tissue damage. Of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand, they seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate their situation. I've already stated, I certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress of late, and thus I will not press charges if you refrain from any further correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information for several specialists who are more than competent to help you through these hard times. Regards our best wishes for you and your wife. William H. Green, medical doctor. Hi, kitty. Oh, you're a kitty, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a kitty cat. Okay, let's go. Scoot, ooh, boop. Ah! That's not how you scoot. Kitty is bad at scooting. Yeah, I'm trying to play the video game. Ow. What it sounds like, Proto, or at least what we're meant to understand, is that our protagonist cut some skin off of his wife and then took her to get a skin graft to replace the tissue he stole.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Is that his wife or his daughter, I wonder? Well, she's going away, so get a good look at her now. This is a somewhat clever mechanic, I have to say. With the fact that they keep opening different rooms depending on where you go. Only so the game doesn't have to keep track of which doors you open and which doors you shut. You just be like, oh, well, it's a completely new room, haha. Anyone else to go here? Not let me go in there. Okay, that's the door it wants me to find. I guess. Yep. I do have to wonder what it means by what choices you make, because I haven't really seen any choices so far. Interesting. As I say, unless there's like actual decisions as to which door you go through. What is that supposed to be? Sounds like a crackling fire, but it seems off somehow. Interesting. I wonder if this is why that one clipping was there about the fire. I really don't want to come over here, but I think I have to. This is a very weird game. Okay, what is this room? Yep, I thought it would shut after me. You start to get a sense of which rooms are important and which ones aren't. Well, there's a Radikins. Following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. Typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. psychologist or psychiatrist. Blank expression. Stares off into space. Yes. Involuntary facial movements. Yes. Insomnia. How do you not notice if you can't sleep or not? Unusual gestures or postures. Always had that. Able to experience joy from activities. Definitely. Depersonalization. What does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movements. Might be from the accident. Prone to anger. Resentment. I don't know about more passive aggressive. I've seen a lot of smashed wine bottles around, sir. Like motivation. Yes. Suicidal tendency. What? There are a lot of books in this place. I don't think our artist has actually read any of them. I think they're just there to look impressive. Okay, there's no jumping. A globe in there. Interesting, because I specifically did not want to follow the rat. I wonder if that's one of those choices that it tracks. It's rat following. Yeah, this is the room with the... Is this the room with the picture that went all dark on me? I don't even know what happened 'cause it's dark. Like, I'm assuming this thing came down, but I couldn't actually see what was happening. Nope, not going that way. Alright, and we're closing you. We're gonna turn on around. Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then we turn apart. That's a flicker flicker. That obviously means something's gonna happen with this painting. Yep, knew it. I don't really see anything relevant behind it though. That was just a creep creep. It's just quite right creeping moment, yeah? Yeah. Yes. Okay, here we have a globe. United States, Panama, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic of Bolivia, Cuba, Caribbean, Guatemala, El Salvador, too. Alright, so... That's interesting. Did he say anything? It says ooh. Oh, that's a mirror. So going through it's supposed to be creepy. Oh, interesting. And the only light is coming from the lamp on the other side of the mirror. So I've actually like gone into a world of darkness. I'm covered in darkness. Okay, I was trying to spin it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Okay, so something's happening in this hallway. Guys, there's a dog. Painting's barking at me, guys. I don't like dogs. They're looking this way. Oh, that's terrible sounding. Poor puppers. I love how I was like scared of them and not liking them at all, and then bad things happen. I'm like, oh, poor puppies. Alright, so we'll go ahead and push forward this way. Open that up. I feel like I'm not really reacting the way I'm supposed to to horror games. I'm not like, I'm just sort of like waiting for something to happen. Like, oh, okay, that happened. The dog's caught on fire. But I can't fake it for you guys. I can't just be like, actually, you know what? Let me try. Obviously, the hell was that? Okay, that's weird. Can't get around. Yes, I can. So the wheelchair that my painting victim sits in was right there. Interesting. I thought I was gonna fake it and then something like legitimately creepy happens. Because I was not faking that part. I got too weirded out to fake it. Like, not really weirded out, like, oh my, but still legitimately, like, not happy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the paint running down and, like, the pictures changing was just sort of whatever for me. But, like, the actual chair showing up behind me was like, oh, wow, that's actually not a thing that should happen. Okay. Interesting. What is an itty bitty picture? Ah! That was actually okay, and... Fuck you, mouse. What the hell is this? Like a grease spot or something. I'm still not following the mouse, guys. I'm not gonna do it. Can't make me. That's not true. If this door is locked, I can told. Wah! Oh, you little asshole. I'm still not following the mouse. Is this how you're gonna make me? You're gonna make me... Okay. That's actually clever. Instead of giving me a locked door to say you can't go this way, I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm stubborn, you guys. Yep, okay. So, it's like, no, I'm not going to lock you and force you to follow the mouse. I'm just going to reset the room. So, I guess they can make me follow the mouse. I mean, they actually can't. I could just quit right now. But Mama didn't raise no quitter. Oh, but now it's so stuffy in here. The hell was... Again, guys, sometimes your game is so dark that what's supposed to be creepy is just confusing. I'm guessing something came out of whatever that is. And that's the problem. Darkness makes things, like, less apparent and scarier. Except when it's so dark that you can't actually see what's supposed to be scaring you. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be faking it. There's a high violin, guys. What is that supposed to be? Why is it doing that? I can't go through the door. There's something behind me? I don't want to turn around, guys. Okay, nothing killed me. Nothing killed me. We're doing okay. God, that would be exhausting if I just kept that up. I don't know how fake streamers do it. Kinda cool. Oh, there must be a door I missed somewhere. The hell? Thank you. We have yet another key. Damn it! I can't open that. Like, that was legitimately unnerving with something like knocking on the door. But me being a big doofus, I went over there, I'm like, I'll open the door, and I was thinking, oh, I can't open the door. And as soon as I could open the door, I'm like, well, something will burst in if it wants to. And apparently it didn't want to. And now I can leave. And of course there's nothing out here. More standing water. Are we back in the bathroom? No, but we're basically in the bathroom. We're in the bathroom tile. It's like someone went crazy in The Sims. And here's some lovely food that we're not allowed to eat. I would be nomming on some comfort food so hard if I was in this situation. If ghosts wouldn't try and kill me, I would give myself an artery blockage because I would just be like, nom, nom, nom. You know how whenever girls break up with someone, they just binge on ice cream? I would binge on anything I could find. So there's mine / my wife's bed, even though we never seem to talk. Maybe it really is just her bed, especially if I have really bad insomnia. Because if I have really bad insomnia, then... oh. The more I explore this house, the more I'm ruining it. Am I taking off my rose-colored glasses and realizing what I've actually lost? Is that the narrative right now? I have to wonder, like, is this actually how the house really looks? I'm just suddenly starting to realize it because I'm not deluding myself anymore. That's the door. It's cabinets. Where am I supposed to go from here?
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it till blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
So wait, you're making art with human skin and blood? Is this what I'm understanding? That was gonna freaking make me go splash blood on the portrait. I don't feel like Rembrandt would approve of that. I don't know what that does. So I fixed the room by singing badly. Got it. Yep, and we're back here. And yep, you're gonna lock me in? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Hate, even now, lost, alone. You deserve it. A grave for you. Finish it. You cannot take from me anything I would more willingly part with of. Except my life. Except my life. Except my life. Interesting, I can't open those now. Okay. I'm making like a shrine or something. So each of those is 6. Is there another one in here? That may mean there's 6 things in total we have to find, and we found 2 of them so far. The game is getting better as I play it, although I'm still not sure that it's great. Like, I'm not sure, because I know last Halloween, or maybe 2 Halloweens ago, I tried to play Soma. I was speaking! And this is certainly more playable than Soma. I couldn't even get started. Soma freaked me the heck out. And this is definitely not doing that. This is playable, but I'm not sure how interesting it is. You know, a lot of people really like it. But for me, it just kind of feels like almost a on-rails game. Yeah, like Soma. Blah. Soma did bad things to me. not as in like I actually felt in danger, but just so okay. You guys probably know this about me by now, but I very, very, very much like get into the heads of the person I'm playing. And it was just the situation was so bleak and desperate, I just didn't want to move forward. It's one of those, you know what's going to get worse before it gets better, and I just didn't want it to get worse. So I was like, I'm done. Hi, kitty. Kitty, move. Kitty! I'm trying to remember what he does. It's like that, isn't it? It's very close to Spider-Man's thing. Cat! Oh, aren't you a kitty cat? Aren't you a kitty? So I do have a question. Obviously, Doctor Strange and Hugo Strange are different characters. But since it is just Doctor Strange, can we just definitively say that I know Batman's true identity? I think we can say that. I think that's fair. Hey, come back. Come back, I'm going to play you. Who freaking bondaged up the piano? And why? There are way better things to tie up. Just ask Vanador. Haunting mimics. Knock, knock, knock. Not gonna let them in. Only clothes left behind. Well, definitely. Is that supposed to be what was knocking before? They keep on knocking, but they can't come in. They keep on knocking, but they can't come in. They keep on knocking, but they can't come in. Come back tomorrow night and try it again. Well, this is a very barren room. Rather Spartan, if I do say so. Now it's even more Spartan because there's no doors. Okay, I was like, eventually there'll be a door. They've got to let me out of here. I think that's one of those things, like, you know, because you know you're playing a game, you're just like, you're almost desensitized to all the weird stuff. You're just like, okay, eventually you'll let me do something. It almost looks like a mouse trap or something. Hi? Are you going to kill me? Interesting. There's a little hanging baby with a key. I found a hanging key baby. You didn't. Hey, Panda. Alright, so... Oh, they got, like, freaking, who is that? Good Omens, David Tennant, Crowley. They've got Crowley glasses. I do think if you're still around, although I haven't installed the thing yet, but if you're still around, after I finish up stream, which may actually not be too much longer, the game has gotten better, but is still So here's the thing. We were actually talking about horror games and what we like out of them. I will say Panda is a great person to have for this discussion because she's way more into horror games than I am. Kitty, you fat kitty. You're a fat kitty. Yes, you are. I'm weight shaming the cat, guys, in 2019. Someone call a SJW. Anyway, what am I trying to say? I got distracted. But yeah, because Panda really, really likes horror stuff. Like, she's recommended, hey, you should watch this movie, and kind of like Soma, I was like, I got through the first 20 minutes, and I stopped. And she's like, you freaking baby, lol. What was that movie? Oh, it was something, and I could not watch it, because I am a pansy. Hey! No exploding the door! Was it Sinister? I don't remember, so I probably shouldn't ask you. Aha! To you, man, I've got a lamp. That's the thing, though, about this game. The game, like, nothing really happens. And yeah, it's occasionally keep people like, oh, well, that's weird. But it doesn't ever actually scare you. It's just like, oh, okay. Earlier, I was trying to overact, and I had a hard time with it. I'll try again. Okay. There's doors coming in. There's some sort of, like, door-type boss. We're gonna get covered in paper here. Nothing behind me, though. Nothing behind me. We're doing all right. So, there's a lamp here. Can I turn? I want to turn on the lamp. I want light. I want light. Oh, God, the lamp won't turn on. Fuck. There's a door here. I don't want to go out there. What's over here? There's another door. Oh, God, there's coats in there. This is one of those mimic rooms. The mimic room. Shut it. Okay, it's shut. Nothing's hurting me yet. Okay. Oh, we got another cretins and simpletons and ingrates. There's a bunch of mean words in here, guys. Alright? This is not a nice room. You should keep your kids out of this room. That's a creepy looking kid. And there's demonic whisperings going on. It's interesting that the light coming in from the doorway or the window here kind of, makes it look like this kid's in prison. Also really surprised nothing happened when I went around to that side of it. Okay. Well, that room was super interesting. Shut that before the thing comes out of the painting and eats me. Okay, so there's another book room. Where's the stairs down? Which I have to take. We're going down, guys. It's interesting going down the stairs. He sounds like a heartbeat. Thump thump. Thump thump. Thump thump. Okay, so not much was happening there. Yet much. I feel like these papers are going to end up everywhere. It's going to be a splooge of papers. Alright, ghostly corridor. It's locking me this way. Force me down this side. They said they love me, but they can't. The hell is that? Is that a phone? With high distortion? Stop! That makes me not happy. You and my cats are fighting. Oh my god, those rats just flew. They're flying rats. I think those are called bats. Hello, Jared. This is not a Friday. This is Halloween. Boys and girls from everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare. And this game is not doing a very good job of providing good scares. It's interesting, and I'm actually a little bit like fascinated to see where the story goes, but the actual scares... Okay, someone's saying weird words. There's the phone, but I can't kick the phone. Why don't I have an attack button? That phone is bothering the shit out of me. Because, yeah, we are not going to be playing Layers of Fear come normal stream time. We definitely have our queue of stream games that we're playing. Well, someone obviously kicked this off because I just saw it fly back up. Also, because of that... Interesting. I can't play actually legitimately scary horror games. This game I'm not having a problem with at all. And that voice speaking the weird language made me think of exactly one thing. Pagon, Ninja Turtle. Okay, it stopped, but there it is again. Get out of here, you're annoying! I'm not scared, I'm mad at you. I pick up the candelabra and hit the phone with it. We get it. Yep. It's slightly strange that it's waiting longer to come up. I wonder what's down there. Or should it be some little man, like, throw it up? Alright. Going around the edge. Going around the edge. Like this, it's like... This isn't actually frightening to me. I need to go the other way? That was what I was just thinking. I'm like, do I have to go the other way?
Yes, speak.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is Doctor Strange. That's the title of the stream being whatever doesn't kill you makes you stranger. Which of course is actually a quote from the Joker, but I enjoyed this one because it triggers nerds. They're like, that's not about Doctor Strange. I'm like, yeah, we'll go F yourself. There's some creepy death puddles here. Restless memories. In my restless dreams, I walk alone. I see that town. Silent Hill. The hell was that? Like, I'm not sure... That was obviously not a good thing, but... Well, that's pleasant. Bunch of blood smears across this. Thoughts? Upside down door. Oh yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever, however you actually say his name, is amazing. Here. Ah. Stupid headphone cable. Ah. He is definitely my favorite of the Marvel characters, although a lot of them do a very good job. That interesting. All of the blood goes away when the lights come on. It's a shame that doesn't actually work in real life. Murder would be way easier. I like Downey's portrayal of Iron Man, although I was definitely on Team Cap back when Civil War was going on. Because Iron Man, it actually, even to this day, it bothers me a little bit. Okay, slight spoilers, although not really. There was a big disagreement between Iron Man and Captain America in the Marvel movies. And basically what it boiled down to was that, obviously, there's a lot of collateral damage whenever the Avengers get involved in something. And so a number of the governments of the world were kind of like, dude, you caused more destruction coming and stopping this thing than if local law enforcement had handled it. Could you F off? And so the United Nations had this big protocol of, you know, having to request assistance from the Avengers in the event of a major event, and the Avengers were not permitted to go unless requestance was authorized by the government. And Tony Stark, Iron Man, was like, you know what, yeah, I get it, that sucks, we want to help, but at the end of the day, people, you know, we're not the ones who get to make that decision. The people that are actually there get to make that decision. And then Captain America was just very against it. He was like, no, I'm going to help people. I'm not going to wait for people who are in charge to allow me to help people. And a lot of that came for him. You know, it was very interesting because Captain America is usually portrayed as a goody two-shoes, follow the rules kind of person. For him to be like, no, I'm not listening to the people in charge, F them, seemed a little out of character, although it does make sense. He came from, of course, an era with the Nazis, and he's very aware that the people in charge can be corrupt as shit. Kitty, stop. But Stark was the one that was also, I mean, I didn't quite buy Stark's side on that. Like, it didn't seem like a side he would actually be on, because it was like, Tony Stark is not someone who's like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for someone to tell me what to do. Like, that's not freaking Tony Stark. He's the last one that would be like that. Sorry. There we go. I want to get that fixed. Look into my eye. Alright. Got distracted enough. But yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, there's almost no one in those movies I don't think does a good job. And to get down to my favorite, like, obviously Doctor Strange is probably my all-time favorite, but I appreciate and like all of them. Oh god, it's a drape, guys! It's a drape! It's a spooky drape! The heck? There's a lady out there. There will be no screaming. I refuse. Oh, you'll probably say I screamed because you're a freaking liar, Panda. Liar, Panda. Is that just like a decapitated deer hanging out in the hallway? Yo, my name's Frank. I got no body. They call me No Legs Frank. Here we sit like birds in the wilderness, birds in the wilderness. So, it's going to be more just like the creepy... There's a hallway. Oh, we're stopping. Well, then no. Wait, what? Oh, I actually have to open it. I thought I heard something open somewhere. Is it above me? Is there a creepy dude up there? There is not. We have a lack of creepy dudes. Inspired OCD. In any case. In any case. Oh, actually, no. His lawyer's a girl. I have decided. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any impudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid! We still have a chance of winning this. Believe it or not, I've gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court's order. The social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage. Portray you as a victim of the system. A husband in mourning. Okay, so my wife is dead. Probably because I freaking cut her skin off and couldn't get a graft, and so she just bled out. I'm an asshole. Momentary lapse of reason, overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option. Considering what you've been through, I've got a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome. But not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling, but yet no public appearance whatsoever. You can still get your So hey, my son's room was a daughter's room, like I said. Even though she plays with a military figure in clear defiance of gender norms. Oh my god. So here we're back into another weirdly empty room. Interesting, there's nothing happening there. That's not what I was expecting. Hi. There's a creepy silhouette. And it's a creepy dog that always follows you. Is this back the way I came? Yes. So what am I missing? That's what I'm missing. Fuck you, rat. I want to take care of that rat with a rat-a-tat-tat. Kitty! Here's some booze, and some rats, and some rat booze. Okay, heading over here. Wonder why that's there. Definitely a reason. I'm gonna see something through there eventually. And locked, yep. I don't know why I keep confirming the door locks behind me, but I definitely do. Interesting. I made that like palette a ghost. Oh geez. Yeah, I was gonna say a full bathtub. And down here, you'll float too. Silent floaters that clog the drain, fur in the water, no baths for me. Okay. They want to check. Yep. It's what I do. Nope, can't go that way. That's a fake door. That's a door to give the appearance of a bigger house. Oh, long hallway, guys. He's gonna follow me. Maybe not. Wow, it actually didn't lock me in. Hey! This is the, oh, what is that? What is that story about, cementing someone into your basement? I had a feeling as soon as the first door was like that, it's like, they're all gonna be like this. I'll open this one, and it's... Oh, I figured it would be like that too, and then I turned around, they were shut again. I thought the same thing, Proto. I definitely thought... Whoa. They must be fever dreams. Lonely outside fever dreams. Nothing that turns into darkness. The path into darkness. What was this one? Hi, kitty. I have a kitty cat. Can't see a damn thing. Nothing scary's gonna happen. It's not gonna phase me because I can't freaking see it. That's either a clock or a woman. I'm not sure, but I would keep time on her. Looking like a clock. That's unfortunate. Very prominently displayed clock, though. I play? Yes! Wow, I knocked the clock lady over with the might of my press. But I want to make beautiful music and bring joy to the world. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. This song doesn't belong on a Halloween street. See? Told you playing the piano was a good idea. I should have been after the day I've had. This is almost beautiful, to be frank. They're like bodies in motion. It stopped playing.
I
Bad.
needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
So I'm really hoping this isn't his wife anymore. I'm hoping he's like abducting random people for this. Game? Game, I can't see. Like, this is a problem if you're a game designer. You should not have a section so dark your player can't... Okay, there we go. That's a big problem in actual tabletop gaming, where we're constantly like, some DMs see the players as their opponents. They're trying to make combat encounters where they can like successfully kill them. I'm like, you're trying to tell a story together, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Game, I don't know how to leave. I would like to leave the room, please. I'm just having to turn the brightness up so I can find my way out. And it's still hard. Here's moment of this game is not anything the game is doing. It's becoming lost in the scenery and not knowing how to move forward. Let me out. Please, sir, I want to leave. That's not an exit. Who thought this was a good idea? I want names. I keep running into things. Now I'm trapped. Let me out, game. This game is not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's not been broken up until now. But at this point, I'm just like, I don't know where it wants me to go. Game. I don't remember there being a staircase. This staircase? Is this a staircase? There's that. Where is the door? Okay, where's the piano? That's also a thing I can't find at this point. Although, actually, okay. This was where the piano was, correct? I would have never friggin' found that. Okay, turn the brightness back down. I swear to God, if that's locked, I'm gonna be so upset. Hey, it's like Dargan's. It kind of does, actually, Proto. Now that you say that. I hate, even now, lost below Oakland. You always will be a grotesque misunderstanding. Finish it. I thought the word grave was in here at some before. Three more of those. Reclaimer. Alright. Ooh, it's dark, guys. Are you afraid of... Oh, there's a dude. I saw a dude. Well, this looks all kinds of not pleasant. Get your unpleasantness out of my house. Yeah. What about that? Was that death carrying my wife after she died? I mean, like, when else would death carry you? Oh, look, there's little flowers and trees and bubble gum. Delirious. selfish. Windows. I'm a Mac user. Hey, that's a drunk. Lol. Oh guys, we're trapped. All of the doors went away. Oh, okay, we're okay. We're okay. I should stop doing that. Oh wow. That's awesome looking. My kid's drawing pictures of Ganon. I have the best daughter. Okay, this is cool. It's not scary, but it's awesome. Hi there, Teddy Rumpelstiltskin. You wanna play a game?
Hey, what is that? Wait, what day is it? It's Sunday? You mean well, why didn't you come and get me? God damn it! You know how I get when I'm caught up in my work.
Why does a little birthday hat have a sad face? Oh god, what if the other person that he was using after the wife died is his daughter? I don't want to be playing this asshole. That's like a spider rat. I mean, obviously that's what's happening here, but... Oh, she's trying to help. She's like, this lady looks thin. Here, feed her some broccoli. Kids in marriage, marriage guide. Expect the unexpected. You literally can't do that. It's in the definition of the term. Everyday Magic and Parenthood. A new book by Molly Pierce is a must-read for parents who are expecting their first child and want to create a happy, healthy environment for the baby. Or now receive a free set of motivational tapes, Strong Enough, Volume 1 and 2. Now that's interesting. Again, that's supposed to creep me out, but I'm just like, okay. Well, that looks special. So apparently the portal to hell was behind me while I was reading about my baby. Maybe my kid's the Antichrist. Yeah, I imagine that's like, look at all these chains. So remember, when you have a kid, make sure they can't get into your bondage dungeon. Blinded by... What was that? I think that was the ghost of my daughter. She's neat. When all the furniture turned into drawings. My daughter is the best daughter. You're a great kid in life, and you're a great ghost in death. Ah! Lice, mice, bald bloody spots, hair not mine. Where are the scissors? Oh, she's crying again. Hi! I guess we call Arabelle's struggle? What the hell that was? Looks like all the candles... Well, first of all, they're not really burning, because the flame would be moving. But secondly, it kind of looks like skeletal hands. Yeah, I thought so. Anything different? My grandfather's fuck. Oh wow, that's cool. He was eating a donut. Talking behind our backs. I wanted to look at your picture. What's our daughter's name? Guys, we need a name for our daughter. I think they do better than Lucifera. Plus, it's hard to say. I was thinking like Fugue. Because a fugue state is when you kind of go momentarily crazy and your brain turns off and you can't remember what you do and you just go into like this wild paralysis of movement. That almost looks like a corpse chalk line. And there's crayons. I already looked in all these. Stop bringing me back to the same rooms. Rude. I do think the rooms are getting more colored as time goes on. Well, that sounded racist. Oh, hi! Dancing crowds. Here's a teddy bear. Oh, I can't leave. Well, hi! Who's our little fugue baby? Wow, there's a lot of fugue babies. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. What? Okay. Enough with the fugy babes. Fugy babes. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. I feel baby. Interesting. Oh, there's more of them in here. But they're all in like positions of cowering or like danger. He was just sitting there, although it kind of looks like a corpse. That one won't let me close the door. He's gonna come and kill me eventually. There's another one over here. There's a lot of little babies in the room. Lots of little room babies. Wow, that... Okay, the way this place was set up, where you had the thing in the middle and then the arms coming out, I thought this was a spider. I've turned on the lights. You have lost your power. Shit. Well, look at that animated ass. I thought the stupid, like, wheelchair was coming forward. I'm all like, duck to the side. Yep, that happened. Oh geez, the rat has grown into a full baby. You're not what babies? Not I'm not full. You're the new rats. I did that when I was a kid. And then I cried. Where are you running from, baby? What's over here? What's making a rat... What's a rat baby scared of? Rat baby, rat baby. I'll go straight this time, because last time I just had to watch another... Oh, no, that was interesting. There were little, like... multicolored warbles. I don't know if I went the right way. Okay, stop! If this is my daughter's a dumbass. Learn from your mistakes. You get back here and stop being a creepy ghost. Don't make me come over there. Oh, straight this time. Dumbass. Like, is this supposed to be creepy? It's just kind of like moronic at this point. Yeah, just it repeats quite a bit. That's interesting. There's a carousel outside. That's baby death. Come to take my daughter away. And your red lights are down here. Like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to run from that or not. I just stood there. Because the game has not given me a lot of reason to think that I can die. And I feel like overcoming my fears is the only way forward. But I may be wrong. I may be actually getting a bad ending because I keep, like, letting myself get caught by those things. We're back in this room.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you he really lusted for.
The perfume? I have a thing for perfume? Hi. What you drawing there, kiddo? It's a slender man with some blood out of his head and a whole bunch of garble. The hell was that? Sounded like a doggo or a wolfo, or a jaguaro, or a coyote. One out? Oh, can't let you out. It's gonna make noise and oh. I'm wondering if after my wife died, my daughter got eaten by a bear or something. Interesting lock. Arkansas. I may have told you this already. Did you know it's actually illegal to pronounce Arkansas as Arkansas? They passed a law about it because they were really tired of it. Wow. Well, that's beautiful. Learn about the stars and the galaxies. It's definitely a bright point in my memory. And there's a doggo on the wall. Doggo on the wall. Doggo on the wall. I'm not allowed to do anything with that yet. This is such a wonderful room, and bad things are going to happen to it before I leave here. This is the thing we saw through the window earlier. Ooh, what they got me for here? There's the doggos and some dollies and a giraffe and an elephant. Up goes the weasel. The doggo hasn't changed. Someone's trying to get. Oh, interesting. I thought it was someone banging on the door. Does that mean that she got abducted? Did someone take Fugue? Wow. Hush, little baby, the night is dark. Stars fade above you, the room goes dark. Mama used to come to tuck you in. Oh wow. This is actually a very effective room. Now she's nowhere to be seen ever again. What happened to my little girl? Yeah, that was the high point of the game so far for me. That was a very good sequence. There's got to be a point to being in here though. Like, that was cool, but oh, is this what I'm supposed to find?
This was a special brush. Like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really work? Fuck it. I was already halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
Is that a brush made of his kid's hair? Wow. Okay, that's legitimately creepy. They've got good instincts, and they're certainly able to make things. I can see them. I didn't realize that. Oh, and there's all my dolls around. And yeah, even the lamp is here. I hate even now. Lost, alone, hopeless. You've always been alone. You'll always will be. Hoping. A grave error. Finish it. Alright. And with that, I know I usually go until 11 on normal streams, but I got stuff to do tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I do have to say, this is better for me than Soma. I am somewhat curious to finish it. I may do another one-off stream to it. I say finish it only because I think that there's only 2 more sections. So I think another stream will probably finish the thing off. I didn't actually look to see how long this was. So I may be incorrect. Maybe there's another, like, 6-pointer that shows up over here. But regardless, I probably will play this one more time. At least once more, but not during the normal streams. We are, of course, back to Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. We're also back to the vote of Viewer's Choice tomorrow, so look forward to that. I know I will, and I will also see you next time. Bye, peoples. Where the turtles roam.